There we go. Hello, everybody.
Hello.
Wow, it's super bright today. I think that's because my curtain's open. I might close it. We'll see. Let me find some music.
Over here, it's super rainy all day.
Yeah, well, it's rainy, here as well, but it's pretty bright outside. It's pretty not so bad that out of the music that I have, there's still more albums to download that I haven't downloaded yet. But there's only one song I don't like. I deleted it. It's very
Is it Christmas Day or not?
No, not a Christmas one. It's just very like pling plingy.
Pling plingy.
It's got bling bling bling. I don't know. It's
Like electronic music?
No, like a banjo. Not a banjo. I don't know what I'm saying. But yeah, there's some like synth stuff too. I know that there's plenty of synth stuff made by synth people available as well. But this guy also does some stuff like that too. I think I haven't listened to it though.
If I would be streaming, I would only stream like synth. I would stream synthwave anyway, but now that it's also allowed, then even better.
Right, I'm just gonna close my curtain.
All the bands I was listening to anyway, that let you stream their songs.
Yeah, that's super cool. If it's legit.
So happy I have enough heating in my room that I can wear a t-shirt now.
Okay, light on. Oop. Okay.
And some extra changes on those t-shirt commissions that I had, by the way.
Well, yeah, what did they say?
They liked them generally, like they made them laugh, and they said they were nice design. It just like gave me some new poses for some of them.
Okay, like new pictures.
Yeah, like they said, get this. Well, he was nice enough, my friend, to like pick the frames instead of just telling me to like find them myself.
Okay. Oh, because they're all taking videos, right?
Yeah, videos against green screen, thankfully, but I'm just using the select brush whatever tool on Photoshop anyway.
Yeah.
But it's nice because I'm kind of learning Photoshop, and it really applies to like After Effects or whatever, like what I'm doing, because I can always export like whatever I want in Alpha Channel and then have like graphics to play around with.
Mm-hmm.
So it all works like together. That's what I've been doing here. Dragging this skeleton. This is done, and now it just needs to take it over. On this frame that you have of mine, it looks like he's attacking her.
Yeah.
Also, this shouldn't work, this animation, because it's like the arm is like coming. Well, it's coming like that. It just like starts from the ground and it's like attacking her literally. But it for some reason it works. I don't know why. Like if you play it, it doesn't look bad in animation. Yeah. Oh, morning, the Lux Ducks.
Morning.
Yeah, I did some puzzle design yesterday, and weirdly enough, it worked. It was the second time I was working on this puzzle. It's one of these puzzles that you're kind of like trapped in one location. Like you remember our Game Jam puzzle, where you're like on a tree branch and you can't move. So it was kind of like that.
Mm-hmm.
You can't really move too much, so you're kind of fixed and have to figure out everything from a fixed position. So I had 2 of these puzzles, and I'm kind of happy with it. I have no idea what to do with the next one, but I'm gonna sit down and think about it. But it feels good to just like get the puzzles out of the way. I mean, obviously we're gonna check them together, but I felt like they're a pretty good spot.
Mm-hmm.
It's nice because every time I'm like thinking of something, then I think of like things to add in the first village background. So they're set up there, and then you kind of use them later, and like you see them later, and they make
Yeah.
more sense. Like now that it's actually happening, I feel a little better with like how its part like connects with the other. So what was I trying to do? Ah, yeah. How did all the meetings go yesterday, Deluxe Talks? It's like suddenly it was meeting. It was like worldwide meeting o'clock with everyone. The rest of their meetings. Nice, nice. Yeah, I'm teaching again about an hour. Cool, cool. Like teaching is a cool skill to have because like it's completely different from being skillful at something to be a teacher because you have to like be able to explain things to people in a way that they get them. And that's like a whole different skill set than actually knowing what you're talking about. Because you can know what you're talking about, but be bad at delivering it, getting it across to people. Dude who was supposed to be, he's just cold and sick. I'm filling in. Oh, that sucks. Double threat because I have most technical knowledge out of anyone I work with, and I have a background in teaching. So I'm an amazing teacher. Well done. Sounds like a good combo. I guess, I mean, if you're working for the government too, that would be a pretty good CV to be hired. What am I trying to work out here? I would love to move up in the organization for sure. How do you move up? Just like being there for a few years?
What did you ask? How does it move up?
Yeah. You have to kill someone or? Mm-hmm.
You have to apply for promotions through the national US government job sites. You can't like do it internally.
Suddenly you sounded super loud in my ear.
Me?
Yeah.
Still?
Maybe you just announced it loudly, but
I probably just spoke. Sorry. I was outraged.
What the fuck is going on? Okay. Hey, it's Kinet.
Hello.
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 Yeah, when I woke up today, I had a text from my roommate, and he said there's gonna be a package for me around this time. If there is, I'll tell you. Call me when you wake up, and I'll tell you where to find money to pay the guy for the package because you have to. It wasn't prepaid.
Yeah.
And that was like half an hour after I woke up. The message was sent.
Yeah.
So I assumed that, because he sleeps crazy hours, that he probably went to bed. Probably went to bed and like just send me that. I was like, what does he mean where to find money?
So wait, did he tell you where to find money?
No, but isn't let's start with this. Isn't it weird that he tells me I'll tell you where to find money when we're in the same house, like quarantined, and he's just like waiting for a package to come? So I was thinking, like, what the hell? Like, can't we just like wake up when he hears the doorbell and just like figure it out? Because he's gonna wake up anyway.
If he doesn't wake up to his alarm, I don't know. Is he gonna wake up to the doorbell?
Maybe, I don't know. So okay, then I'm like whatever, and then I go on Discord, like I'm chatting with Kinet, and he said like, oh, I told him about that, and he said, oh, he mentioned yesterday that he was going to work early in the morning. And I was like, because he works part time at some place, he can go anytime, like there whenever they call. So then I was like, oh shit, so he's not at home. So that makes a lot more sense. Like, how did he manage to fail telling me that I'm not gonna be at home? It's like a tiny little detail, like that he's not gonna be at home because we're quarantined. So it's natural for me to assume that he's gonna be at home all the time.
Yeah.
And it's not like he goes to work. So yeah, that made a lot more sense. I need to find the money and all that.
So did the parcel?
But anyway, I got really confused at first. Huh?
Did the parcel come?
Yeah, I did. Apparently today's the Game Awards thing.
Which Game Awards?
Like, I don't know, the Oscars of games.
Okay.
It's like live streaming. It's weird. They said they would have like Keanu Reeves presenting an award and Christopher Nolan and stuff like that.
Hey.
They have high-budget people. Oh, and I think Rocky is also contender, isn't it?
Idea.
For like it's a contender for like a debut game, which is insane. It's so cool. Let me see on the website. The Game Awards, it's called.
Literally.
That's why I couldn't find the name. I don't know what time it is though, because it's the US and all that. Also, I got super confused because it was like on the website it says 12.10.20, like the date.
Oh, it's American?
Yeah, it's American. I thought it was on the 12th, but then I was like, oh, wait, no, it's the 10th. Because the 12th was also on a Saturday, so I assumed naturally it would be on a Saturday. But it's not. What time is it? About... I'm also assuming it's all going to be online, obviously.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, yeah, and many games have like a lot of... Sorry, a lot of...
A lot of
discounts on Steam. No, I just got super confused.
Oh, is that why?
Yeah. Especially games who are like, whatever, like... the Games Festival on Steam, available on Steam, blah, blah, blah. The Game Awards. Why do I see a lot of Steam games? And one of them was one of the games that we played at Adventure X, so I got like super confused why it's there.
What game?
The one that looks like a girl on a puppet strings. That's like 3D, but it's everything moves sideways.
Don't know.
Yeah, let me show you on my screen. So this is a Game Awards website, right?
Mm-hmm.
You see?
Yeah.
And then I scroll down. This is a game. I don't know if you remember it.
No. Yes, kind of.
Yeah, but I'm not sure how this has to do anything with a.
Go back. Isn't it saying that they're nominated or something?
No, doesn't look like it. It's like a bunch of
Scroll-
random games here.
Scroll up.
Does it say anything about nominations?
Oh wow. Did you scroll up, or did it just suddenly change to something else?
That's like as high up as I can go.
What does it say on red? The Game Awards.
Festival on Steam.
Oh, wait, why is your
Can you
face
click on
disappeared?
it? Oh, because my
Oh, your
phone
camera.
managed
Yeah.
not to.
I don't know. Play what's coming next to Steam is all it says. I don't know how you get your game in there, or like.
Oh,
I don't know.
yeah. I don't know why though, because it doesn't have anything to do with like other than
Just
being on Steam. It doesn't have a discount. It's not out.
New games coming to Steam that's worthy of being played. I don't know.
My camera decided to like die. So yeah, should be back. Play what's coming next to Steam. Don't see if it. Oh, yeah, maybe it is what's coming next to Steam.
Yeah,
It's
that's what
literally
it
that.
says.
Oh, So yeah, it's one of those limited time demos thing. I guess if you happen to have your game around then and you submit, then you get to have a demo. Okay, that's interesting. It's cool to keep in mind. We could possibly submit for that next year. Ooh, that looks cool. Ooh. Look at the visuals here. Kind of looks like Limbo, but with colors. Yeah, it looks like Limbo. My busy during the skeleton, I'm looking bullshit. But yeah, why they go on this website for? I want to check the time. I want to check a Froggy one. I'm really milking the game development stream so that they can like browse websites that have the word game in it.
You're milking what?
I'm taking advantage of like game dev stream title so that they can look at the
What game dev stream title?
fact that we're streaming game development, and I'm like
Mhm.
taking advantage of that so I can watch news and games in my browser. Ooh, Xerxes performed last year
So
on this.
confused. Yeah, I know.
Oh, that you know, but you didn't know the festival.
I do know it. I don't know
Oh,
the
you
name
do?
of it.
Yeah, I mean it's pretty generic. The Game Awards. I press watts. It's gonna show me a watts with the times. Streaming live and free in December 10 across more than 45 platforms. I mean, I don't care about 45 platforms. Ooh, no, wait. Russia 2:30 a.m. London 11:30 p.m. Okay. 1:30 here, I guess. Where the what's? YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook Live. Okay, I don't care. Anyway, I found out the time. Then nominees. Game of the year, no. Oh, where's it? Oh, I see. So yeah, obviously the results are going to be out. So I didn't know it was purely people voting online. Maybe it's not. You're the one who's super like Kentucky Route Zero, right?
No?
I thought you did.
What's Kentucky Route Zero? I've heard of it.
It's like this adventure game that was coming out in episodes like years ago when we were in college, and apparently last year or this year they released like their latest episode.
Never played
It's
it
this
before.
really minimal, kind of pretty game with like.
What the heck made you think that I loved it?
Because I remember you mentioning it for some reason. Like back then. Maybe you told me about it, that's why I seem to think.
It rings a bell, but I've definitely never played it.
Actually, they finally finished Kentucky Route Zero. This deluxe text is. I thought it was like I think I played like the first or second episode.
Yeah.
Not a puzzle game at all. It's more of a narrative game. Yeah, it's a very moody, weird game that's like really stylish and sideways and has like really good lights and all that. But I think if you would have played it, you might have streamed it on your channel. So maybe.
Oh, I haven't played it. I'm telling you, I've never played it before. I've heard of it, but definitely have never played it before.
Or never seen it before either?
No, I've seen it before.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Link.
Hello. What the heck is my physical copy I made with? What physical copy of what?
Kentucky Route Zero? Was that a Kickstarter? For Kentucky Route Zero.
Oh, is it the people who made it?
Why am I hungry? I had like lunch and I had like a lot for lunch.
Oh, it makes cool stuff. Wow, they make super cool stuff. I better stop looking at it before I buy anything. Yeah, I had my lunch wisely enough right before stream. Are you doing Nevik Link?
Oh yeah, look at my ghost costas that I haven't put the mouth on yet, so it's just a white thing.
The ghost, okay. I'm waiting. Yeah, it looks cool. So yeah, it looks like a candle because there's like a little thing sticking at the top.
Yeah.
We were talking with Sarah yesterday about amigurumis and how like some people have made Monkey Island scene once with like the voodoo dolls from Monkey Island 2 with like guybrush. They don't look great though. So maybe
yeah, I'd love to eventually be able to design my own patterns. It's a ghost, but it just needs a little mouth. He's got his little like frilly bottom bit. Yeah, just needs a. Oh no, he needs a little mouth and he needs little arms, and then it'll be done.
I think you specified little, because maybe people would think that would be gigantic arms. I'm dreaming of my cheat day.
When is it? Tomorrow? No, Saturday.
Saturday. I like how you know.
We talk about it enough.
Yeah. Not enough, apparently. If you momentarily forgot the day. So, what day is that for? Day for donuts and pizza and these are the main contenders. We'll see. Oh no, she needs more push. So I guess you should stop here, and then you have to click on the tree.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, what does it do? Nothing.
Stands there.
So you literally trap the player into clicking on the tree. Otherwise, nothing happens.
Yes.
But wait, is the first so the first click? If the first click is on the pterodactyl falls down. Then you click on the pterodactyl. She lifts it, and then she clicks on the tree. So if she has, or does it just like keep going to the right and then clicks? I don't know. I'm so confused.
You want to repeat that if you need me to have input?
Yeah, I mean, if we're going to talk about it, can I say the whole thing now?
Yeah.
Okay, so the pterodactyl is chilling there.
Chilling
The
where?
skeleton. I mean,
On the
where's
left.
chilling? The idle chilling frame, yeah. You click on it, it falls down, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then you click on it again. And she needs to, when you click on it, she lifts it, right? She's holding it.
Yeah.
So now, you can either keep clicking right and she's dragging it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you can either do that or you can like click on the tree to the right and then she just like drags the skeleton there.
Can you
And
see
if you don't click...
can you see the tree from there? Or is it to
I
the
mean,
right? I don't know.
I mean, the screen size that I made should be fine for like fitting everything, right?
Yeah, okay.
Like the way you're seeing it on my screen.
Yeah, I couldn't
So
see the tree behind your camera.
Oh, right. So I propose that you click on the skeleton that's down on the ground, and if you click on anything but the trees, it just like drops the skeleton, like not drops it, but like stops holding it. And if you actually click on the tree, then she starts dragging it and like immediately hooks it up on the tree.
Okay. Yeah.
And then you have to click on the skeleton again for her to kick it to drop down like a ladder. Yeah?
Okay, I think so.
Okay. Which means that I need to make an animation in between now for her holding the skeleton. Okay. Okay, then we'll figure it out. Also, what I was going to say is I was thinking of posting on Twitter that because I did the stupid dance the other day.
Yeah.
Is it too spoilery to post like what the finished animation looks like now? But she's dragging a pterodactyl. I don't know if that's a spoiler.
That's okay. I think.
Yeah. I'll do that today. Good idea, by the way, for more personalized tweets. It was a success. The first personalized tweet I ever did.
Otherwise, all we're posting is
we seem a bit too company like.
Live on what's it called? Twitch. It needs to be like a lot of human posts in between.
Yeah, I bring out my humanity in comments usually, but yeah, I see what you mean.
Yeah, the posts are pretty important. And then it'll spark conversations within like your new posts as well that you can comment on and stuff.
Yeah, I think the only reason that I felt like a bit of a resistance when you said it was that I didn't want to feel like the person who just like initiates conversations or saying, "Whoa, game dev, hard, am I right?" Like just trying to bait people to talk to me. But I know I'm not gonna do that.
Yeah, you just do whatever feels natural to you.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I'm never complaining online though. So as much as now I'm complaining online to you, but I'm never complaining in a post. Is my point.
But he's happy to complain every day.
You chose to be here and hear me complaining, so we're sharing the blame.
Sorry, what? Say that again.
Don't put
any of it on me. Sharing the blame with who?
with a viewer, not you.
Oh, okay.
I mean, you're sharing the blame
I'll
too,
have
because
nothing to
you
do
you
with
chose to
your.
work with me, so and stream with me. Everyone's to blame but me. That's my point. That's why I said the word Sarah. I meant Sarah and everyone else shares it. Cause it's back to being an asshole. Darn, I was always an asshole. I was just like pausing it for a little bit. Asshole might be a little strong of a word, but I get what you mean. Is what I'm gonna say.
There's times like these I want my screen to be bigger.
Thanks, Nathan.
Hey,
I will tattoo that advice. Also, how are you? The conversation started about having a Twitter that's about the game and how personalized that can be, because I don't have my own Twitter, so I felt a bit bad, like making very personal posts. And Sarah said, just put tweets by Costas on the description.
He's
and
now
that kind of
got permission to tweet.
Not that we were like a corporate account, but yeah.
Yeah, but it's not like Costas Skiftus Twitter. It's like clearly the game's name.
Yeah. It felt weird not saying we when I was commenting on when I was writing about stuff. It's not like my account. I mean, it is, but you know what I mean.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'll just sign them literally with the image. No, it's. I mean, it's. I think Sarah told me that. Well, I mean, I've read it too, but Powerhoof were doing that. It's like tweets by Barney.
Yeah, we did actually kind of copy that, but it's a good idea.
What? Oh, I see. That is pretty nice. But what's the translation for us Europeans?
Yeah, I had to look it up. 36. Is that a bit low? Is that normal? What's high? Normal.
You say 36?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, normal is 37, so it's a bit low, right?
I
A fever
assumed
is...
that. I assumed by thermometer he meant the environment around him, but it sounds really warm, so I guess he's.
No, I think it says that he is that temperature. I don't know. Nowadays, people tend to check their temperature.
Oh, at work. But you said at work. Okay.
Tend to check their temperature for COVID because if it's high, then you've got a temperature and you could potentially have it.
Yeah. You know that little minigun that people are like
Yeah, that's what I
aiming your
mean.
head with.
Yeah.
How does that work?
I don't know. Yeah, we've got one of those. How does it work? You point it at your head and you pull the trigger.
Yeah, that's how a gun works. But
No, that's how they work as well.
what, like the
But I'm guessing you're asking how does it actually work, not how do you use it.
Yeah, I mean, I know it's not magic and it must work, but super confused by it. Because I'm used to like thermometers for taking the temperature. Like that makes sense to me, but I don't know how a thermometer can just like look at you and scan you.
Look at you.
Like you have a barcode. You watch anything yesterday, or no? You were playing Diablo, right?
Yeah. No, I was watching there's something else. The series called Keeper that we've been watching.
Okay, I haven't heard it. It was a short act, wasn't it? Diablo.
Super short, yeah.
Definitely not the best. Kind of boring, I think, every time I play it.
That act?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the fourth act.
Yeah. Also, I don't know why they made it so short.
Yeah, I'm assuming they were running out of time or something.
Yeah, maybe. And then like the end as well was quite
Yeah.
anticlimactic.
Also,
like,
yeah, no music when you fight the boss, and then
Yeah.
I was laughing when he jumps around, but he's like
a dog. It was funny.
Yeah, he's like a dog, and sometimes his animation is like super fast, but he's like not moving too fast.
Yeah.
And when he throws you that red beam,
Yeah.
there's no animation on him. Like he's standing completely still.
Oh, really? I didn't notice this dog.
It's like one frame of him still. Like he can move around, but there's no like idle animation for that.
Yeah. I didn't finish. I finished Diablo 2, but I'm still have the expansion. So Act 5.
I mean, you're playing it with the expansion, which means that you have all the characters and the items.
Yeah. Diablo 2. We're talking about Diablo 2 because last night I
killed Diablo. Every Wednesday she kills Diablo. She streams Diablo.
Yeah, the Diablo boss fight. There just wasn't any specific music, I guess, for it to hype it up.
No, it was super like silent. But I don't think there is any music to any boss. Like I remember that Duriel guy you were fighting, there was no music.
Yeah.
Which sounds weird because Diablo has like constant music everywhere you go and just never on bosses. Okay, so we need somehow to take the animation from here to there.
Yeah, so killing Diablo took only like half an hour or something.
Because I had an Amazon and was just like pinging him with arrows, and every time he moved, the arrows missed.
Dodge. Yeah, and then Costas.
I like how my technique worked.
Yeah, I didn't think it would just because like it tends to not hit, but I guess there's so many arrows and just one person.
Yeah, exactly. That was my point. Like if you shoot 5 arrows, like because the Amazon misses a lot apparently. But if you shoot 5 arrows, one of them is gonna hit.
Yeah.
Also, the slow didn't do anything for him.
Yeah. And as usual, my friend Flux was useless on boss fights.
Yeah, he's a meat shield. The best thing to do is like having, well, I mean, if you can summon anything, have something to keep him busy, then having your friend freeze the guy with like constant freeze spam, and then like you also have a window to like shoot.
But my decoy I could make was useless. He didn't even go after her. It was kind of annoying.
Yeah, your decoy didn't do anything. I don't know why it was there.
I want the Valkyrie though. I don't know if I'm ever gonna get her. Oh, I guess I should get to level 30 on Act 4. Oh, this is so confusing to like try and work out what this looks like the other way around. Oh shit. ask. No, that's not right.
Let's see if I can. Ha.
Hmm?
No, this do I have a dino on my head? There we go.
Why do you have a dino on your head?
Why not?
That bothers
My
me
own
so
personal
much.
dino.
It bothers me so much. It's not
It
pixel
bothers you.
perfect with everything else, yeah.
How can it be pixel perfect? That would have to make me pixel perfect.
Yeah,
See, I have a
with
dino.
the stream stuff is what I mean.
Oh, that's what you mean.
The skeleton's dynamite.
It looks like a horror game, actually, the way Sarah made it.
A what?
Yeah, you did super good shading on this.
Horror-y?
Yeah, like a horror game. Because
Every time you say that, it
it's like
comes
a
out weird.
zombie.
Okay.
Horror /
It sounds
re.
like hoary when you said it.
That's your dirty mind.
No,
Turning
it's
to
your accent for sure. Like a lot of people when they say horror, it sounds like that though.
Horror.
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 Horror. It's a weird word.
Did you get Cyberpunk Nevic Link? I was watching some streams. Yeah, it's a very cool job considering that I don't even do pixel art.
Hey, you did cool pixel art for the prototype.
Yeah, it's not really hard making a pixel perfect art. You have the resolution down, it's automatically done. Well, I don't think it can be made by anyone else, but yeah, get it.
No, what? Well, this is also going to be the wrong size. But there we go, have a friend. Look at the stream.
Hey! It's a little better.
You can do that as something that some people that can like spend points to decorate the stream.
Oh, so you got it, Nathan. Pre-order for what? Like the PS5 or PC? Beta testing it for them. Yeah, I felt the need to like PS5. I felt the need to play it, but also it's because of the hype. I can play it in 3 years from now. It'll be fine. What I would want to play a lot is Assassin's Creed Valhalla, but I still haven't played Odyssey, and I own it, so I feel embarrassed to like buy Valhalla. Basically, like half my time is spent on me thinking of buying games, and at the same time convincing myself that I don't need to buy that. So I'm arguing with myself. Thankfully, I don't buy that many games. So the other side wins. I don't play big games on my PC, spend too much time here anyway. Yeah, I mean, I only play games on my PC because I don't have anything else. Played Assassin's Creed 2, but had a hard time really getting into the franchise. Yeah, I tried playing Assassin's Creed 2 a couple of times, like, this year, but it shades a bit too much. My standards are a bit higher now. What I really, really, really liked was the Assassin's Creed with the pirates. That was like, I don't know. It doesn't feel like it should be an Assassin's Creed, but just because it had pirates, I was so on board with that. Well, it depends on what Assassin's Creed you're talking about, because some of them are shit and some of them are pretty good. I guess it really depends on what kind of like historical background maybe you like. I mean, I like Vikings, that's why I really want to play the latest one. The third one, that's about like, I don't know, what is it? Pilgrims and what is it? Like I know it's in like Settlers America. I'm not that interested in that. There's one in France. They gave it for free when the Notre Dame burned or something.
Oh, really?
I'm okay with not playing that.
Oh, bye, Deluxe Turks. Good luck with the rest
of the bye-bye, have fun teaching. I played the first Assassin's Creed as it came out, and I was super impressed, but it was pretty new then. Oh, hey, Carface. Hi, Carface. That's why I say Car, I'm always correct. I have a bug on my head.
Buses is infested.
Yeah, also like Assassin's Creed 1 is cool. After a while I was thinking like when they because the main thing with Assassin's Creed is you do parkour in an old city. And then they released the pirate one and I was like, where the hell are you gonna parkour? And like a ship? How many times can you do that? And then it was ancient Greece and I was like, where the hell are you gonna go? So apparently they changed that to like, sometimes you climb, but mostly you just ride on a horse. To be fair, I say I'm a fan of Assassin's Creed, but I've only played like 3 of their games and they're like, what, 15? So many.
Oh, there are that many of them?
Shit tons. They release one like every year or something.
Yeah.
Or every 2 years maximum. They had like one about Egypt a couple of years ago. If we had good point and clicks releases in the same frequency like AAA open world games, the world would be a better place. Yeah, well, that's true. I think I think the keyword there is good point and clicks. We have tons of point and clicks being released like every month, I think, or every year definitely. Every month, I'm not sure. It's not that frequent. But I also can understand if some people who have never played point and click, like, I guess obviously you guys, since you're watching our stream, might not know what they're missing. But on that note, I wish like more companies like Double Fine would make games. Like if they could make like one game per year that was like without budget and that like quality of art and all that. Could also put Thimbleweed Park in that, but I would probably put Broken Age one step above because it has like just having big names like Eliza Wood and Will Wheaton and all that kind of helps a lot with like promoting the genre.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I completely forgot Elijah Wood.
You'd never forget Eliza Wood.
Voiced.
Sarah's a big
I
fan
don't
girl of
remember
Eliza
his
Wood.
name. I'm not even.
Well, I mean, I just remember that every time you told me something excitedly about some piece of movie or whatever, it was like Eliza Wood is in it.
He's just got.
I like Eliza Wood a lot.
He's
Still,
just got
like,
pretty good taste. Yeah, but I wouldn't call myself like a massive fangirl. But like, he's got good taste in like.
I like him because he also
stuff.
has a horror production company and he loves
Yeah.
horror films. So
Like
I'm on
he
board
seems
with
to
that.
happily do lower budget things, is what I mean.
Yeah. Also, I like him because he's kind of like the same reason I like Daniel Radcliffe, because they're like really down to earth. If you consider like the kind of fame they had, and they try to keep it cool, and like they're still like they seem like pretty decent people who make like good choices in what they act in. I think, how did it happen with Eliza Wood? Was it like Tim Safer just like tweeted at him, or like Eliza Wood just like DM'd him? It's like, hey, I'd love this. Or no, maybe he commented on something that Tim Safer wrote about Point and Clicks, and Tim Safer just like DM'd him like, hey, would you wanna be a part of this? And he was like, yeah. That's awesome. That's what we need to do. We need to find some celebrity that vaguely mentioned in an interview, oh yes, I like point and click games, and be like, well, we have this game that has no dialogue. I think that's how the guys from I mean, it's not exactly the same, but that's how the guys from Kiegos, they got the guy who did the Witcher voice actor. They got him in their game.
Oh, really?
He was at Adventure X, and they were like, "Hi, would you like to be in our game?" He was like, "Cool, yes." Yeah, I grunted to the mic for, and I'm gonna do more grunting, I guess, for our voice acting. Our demo, like all the voices other than the Amazon, are mine. Oh yeah, Sarah, that animation I linked to yesterday, Tales of Alethrion. That's like fantastic, by the way. If you guys don't know about this, definitely check out their stuff. They have the same style of like people talking to each other in a made-up Sims language.
Yeah, I know.
So I was taking some notes on that to see what they say or do, but it's very minimal though. They still go like, huh? Oh, like stuff like that.
I got like their stuff on Kickstarter like ages ago, the first one.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm surprised because they still like use their community to keep working on their stuff, and it's pretty cool. Like they have Patreons, they have Kickstarters. It's nice to be like, you know, independent and all that stuff. Lesser Wood voices Dinosaur with this game would be a great headline. Is it like when South Park was being made, like the first episodes, and they got George Clooney to voice someone, and they just gave him a dog, and he would just sing woof woof, like they literally did. Yes, such idiots. They had George Clooney go there and like just voice act a dog that was just like saying woof, nothing else. Step, step. I'm wondering if it would be fun every time you take a step. Maybe not.
That's what I like, but if you can see the tree, I
Yeah,
think
you
it's
can see it.
fine. I for some reason I was thinking you'd have to pan across, but it's not like that. If you're panning, then I think it would work, but I think it's fine without doing that.
Yeah. Yay, bot worked. Bot worst.
But Beboop's lost his name.
He lost his name and gained skill doing things actually.
No, he gained skill and still had his name that first day, and then ever since then, after that, he lost his name.
Ever since that day.
That dreaded day.
I was watching Day 9 play Cyberpunk yesterday. He took 1 hour just like customizing the character.
That sounds about right.
I was like really entertained by that. Even that menu was like buggy though. Like, when you was...
Oh yeah?
Yeah. So I need to take a step.
Oof, I hate drawing these
What you
ribs.
say making game using pixel art is harder than going the 3D routes? Yes, if you have no idea how 3D works, like me. But person to ask is Sick and Tat because his first game was pixel art and now he's doing 3D. So he definitely has an answer for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's our personal experience, but I'm interested to hear what Nathan has to say about that.
I mean, I don't feel like I can answer it because I've never done 3D, really. Pixel art is easier.
I guess if you change the pixel art aspect and just say 2D, I might say it's kind of the same. Yeah, I feel like games are complicated enough to do. You might as well do them in something that makes you comfortable, like because some people I'm pretty sure are more comfortable with 3D than 2D.
Mm-hmm. And if you're more comfortable with it, you'll be quicker with it. So like, I guess it kind of depends.
Yeah, like you have a billion other things to learn. Might as well just like rely on some of your skills that are there for you. Unless you're insane like Nathan, he's like, I'm gonna learn 3D, and then he learns 3D and just does everything awesomely. To be fair, Sarah was like that. She was like, I'm gonna learn pixel art, and then she learned pixel art.
Yes. I don't even remember why I decided to start.
Yeah, I mean, like pixel art. I don't remember when it happened.
That's what I mean. I just don't remember what went through my head when I was like, oh, let me try pixel art now. And what was the first thing I ever did? I don't know. I could probably find out on my laptop.
See, now Nathan gave a free seminar over here for about pixel art versus 3D.
So we start advertising our stream. Interviews with Nathan. And then hope he comes on.
Free seminar with Nathan live.
You can get a free virtual lunch. Picture of some food and your eyes can devour it.
That's how I eat when I'm on a date. Well, you get a free launch of Cyberpunk. You're gonna be playing. Is anyone watching the Game Awards tonight?
What time did you say it was at? Not that I'm gonna watch it.
For you, it's 11:30.
Okay.
I don't know what Christopher Nolan is doing there, presenting stuff. Like, he doesn't do anything remotely with games, right?
Oh.
Yeah, isn't like Rocky a contender? New game reveals. Ooh, more games I'm not gonna play until 5 years from now. The only one of those games that I played like recently, when after it launched, was Carrion. I remember the name, and I finished the game. And I was very happy. It was during the summer. It's like sweating my balls off, and then I was playing this game. It's pretty cool. Playing the game part. Change this playlist. Christopher Nolan is announcing a Carrion movie. So, yeah, it sounds too normal for Christopher Nolan. I don't know if you guys have seen Tenet, but didn't make much sense. And I'm a Christopher Nolan fanboy. Maybe if I watch the second time, I'll be slightly less confused. But literally, when I was watching this, I was like, I don't know what's going on. I'll wait to see. And then I waited, and I was like, oh, it's probably referencing some things that happened earlier, but I have no recollection of them now. And I'm like, you know what? I give up. I'll watch it again and see. I'm just trying to be too smart for its own good. Hideo Kojima collab with Christopher Nolan? You think that would happen? I mean, it almost hardly happened with Guillermo del Toro. I'm pretty sure if Nolan like met Kojima, there would be like a lot of selfies on the internet, because Kojima loves his selfies. Nathan would know. He was like 1 billion kilometers away in a queue away from Kojima last year, waiting for this event that was like so packed with people. Unrelated, but isn't it weird to think that a year from now, like a year ago, we were just like in crowds of people? So I remember like last New Year's Eve, I was like in a crowd, and I'm like, holy shit, that's not happening again. God. The wound's still sore. Nathan, to like your defense, I thought of doing exactly what you did, but then I was like, I don't want to spend like because like, you know, I visited London, I don't live there, and I was like, I don't want to spend like my visit just being alone in the rain. Might as well be at Adventure X.
You could have been with Nathan in the rain, though.
Yeah, but I didn't know Nathan was going. Or maybe I did, and I was like, no, I don't know. I came for Adventure X, and I felt bad not being there for Adventure X, basically. Also, yeah, actually, I wasn't gonna see you, and you know that would suck. It's like, I'm here to see my friend, but I'm going with Nathan to not see Hideo Kojima. Not see Matt either. Yeah, so I was at least happy to see what my other self would do in an alternate dimension, and that was you. If there was a chance to meet Hideo, you know, I call him Hideo like he's my buddy. Who's Joe again? Some person I probably met and I don't remember. Hasn't been much work going on in my screen. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you only knew that, you wouldn't have a chance to go next year. Sarah, question. Can you see the tree on my screen?
Yeah.
So she has to take the skeleton from this position over to this position. What the fuck is going on here? Oh wait. Sorry. To this position, right?
Okay.
So like, how does it go behind the tree or in front of the tree? Because it's weird the way she steps. I know the tree's gonna be different, but what do they do?
Go between the two frames?
Between the two frames. So it has to walk here, and then
The
here.
last frame of her with the holding the skeleton, and then on the tree.
That one. Well, she's not there. I haven't drawn her yet.
No, I know. But like, can you go through between those two again? There's just the last one. The last one, the very last frame with the Amazon, and then the one with that one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I haven't moved them yet, like to that point. So.
But that's what you're asking me about, how it would get there, right?
No, I know she's gonna drag him here, but the skeleton. But is he gonna be in front of the tree or behind the tree?
I'm trying to visualize it. By you going between the frames, it was helping. It's got to be in front. It'd be weird to go behind.
I think so. I just it's not very well. Like, we have to draw a little bit more ground in front of the tree, I think.
Okay.
Eventually. So now she's gonna step on top of the edge, but yeah, I think we need a little more ground. Plus, he needs to like lean down anyway earlier on. So.
Lean down.
Yeah, to like try and catch this thing that's here. Yeah. Okay, so I'll just do it in front. Okay. Thanks. Thanks for being so upfront.
What? What's your joke there?
Because he was up front, like literally, and you were up front, like the foreground.
Wait, how is she up front?
Well, she was front of the tree. I don't know.
Jeez, okay.
Go with it, okay? Don't make me explain bad jokes. Let me get some water.
Doorbell.
Really? Oh.
I just didn't hear it. He asked me to tell him when it happens. He was expecting a delivery.
Potatoes.
Potatoes? What? Oh, is he speaking Greek? Literally sounds like he said potatoes. Why did I put this much detail on the skeleton? Okay, this is the last frame, I think. No. The one after it's pretty similar.
Thanks. Seriously, I didn't hear anything. Completely blocked off sound. My headphones. It's pretty cool for headphones, I guess.
It sounded like you shouted at potatoes when you went. I don't know what you said.
I said what the number of the floor.
Which is?
Tritos, third.
Yeah, it sounded like potatoes.
No, there's another guy screaming potatoes in my neighborhood.
Yeah, that's what I was wondering. You got a delivery from him. Potatoes and onions.
I also ordered some smoked paprika, but they didn't have it.
Oh.
So they gave me my money back or something. And I got some, well, garlic, but like crust, like in a...
Dried garlic?
Yeah, dried garlic. Like a little... Not dried exactly, more like
it's
grained or...
Green?
Like grained in a form that you can sprinkle on top of food or something.
Oh, is it dry? But sorry.
Yeah.
Is it dry or is it fresh?
It's not fresh. Like it's packed to sell in a supermarket, so it's not like fresh garlic. It's like garlic that's been processed to become kind of like used as a spices or whatever.
Okay, but is it wet?
No, definitely.
Oh, so
not.
it is dry. Okay.
It's dry, yeah. It's like,
not. It's not powdered, but it's like small dry.
Concealed.
Okay.
Because yeah, I don't like. I like garlic, but I don't like going through the process of cleaning up garlic and all that. And I didn't. I have so, which means I haven't had garlic for ages. No, it's not salt though. It's I don't know what the name might be.
Sounds like just like dried garlic, which is weird because you can't actually buy that here like that. You
I
can buy
can
dried
actually
onion.
bring it. I'll bring it. Rhino on it?
You what?
That. It's gonna focus. Or...
Oh, it even comes in like a plastic thing. I cannot tell what
Huh?
the.
Well, it's like this anyway. It's kind of like looks like sand, I guess.
Wait, hold on.
It's like this.
Let's make you bigger.
Make me no. It's not gonna work because I can see my camera. It's just gonna be. It doesn't have autofocus on for some reason.
Okay.
All right. So people. Yeah, it's this.
Cool.
I don't know how to show it. It has like little holes at the top, but I'm pretty sure it's for like.
Like garlic granules, maybe. Is that a thing?
It actually literally says granule on
Yeah.
the outside in English. So yeah. But it's not like to be put. Can you put this at like salt? But it had because my idea was like it's like spices. You have to put like on food and then cook it, right?
I don't know. I've never had that before. Try eating one by itself, and then you'll know whether you have to cook it or not.
No, I'm definitely my purpose is definitely to cook it. I'm just like that's for the purpose of like discussing how it's gonna be used. My plan was like to sprinkle it all along the chicken that I put in the oven. Same with the smoked paprika. Smoked paprika is excellent, by the way. So tasty.
So where did you buy stuff from? A supermarket? I thought it was like a butcher's. Or do they sell it?
I think it's mainly a butcher's, but it also has like stuff like that.
Okay.
Like it's kind of like semi-supermarket. So you can get like some frozen stuff or whatever you want, like frozen, I don't know, like peas or whatever. But I don't think it's like you can get tomatoes or stuff like vegetables.
Yeah.
unrelated, but speaking of voice actors in adventure games, you know the guy who does the Manny Calavera's voice is pretty famous.
Who's he?
Well, it's called Tony Plana. He's not like one of those names that you recognize, but you probably like if you see his face, you've probably seen him like playing in a lot of movies.
What's he been in?
Secondary character.
Or like a secondary, not a...
The Three Amigos. Wait. He's been in a lot of series, I remember. Like, I remember seeing his face, but I don't remember exactly where.
What's his name?
Tony Plana.
Plana.
Yeah, like literally as I'm saying it.
American Cuban actor. Oh.
He's still pretty active. Like, he's in a ton of TV series.
Oh, yeah.
I remember in an interview, Tim Safer, like that, because I think he's Cuban, he was the one who kept like throwing all these Spanish words in there. They were like super good. He was like, just trust me, and he kept going with it. You think they'll reveal Silent Hill? Isn't that like what the rumor is with every single announcement ever? Like anticipation? You mean like PT or something? I guess PT will never be released.
What's PT?
I think PT acronym is playable trailer. Like ages ago, basically, Hideo Kojima and Guillermo del Toro did this demo of like a Silent Hill game that was like only a small demo that you were in a room and there was like a scary ghost appearing or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, it was super scary, and every time you played it, was different things happened.
Mm-hmm.
And then what happened was like it was a big shit show with Konami firing Kojima, and like he had to leave and start his own company and all that. So the game was like obviously abandoned because they fired him.
Why'd they fire him? I'm so out of the loop.
That happened like what 4 years ago or 5, so it's not like very recent. But because since then he made his own company and he released his own game and he's doing great now. I think back then was just about when he finished Metal Gear. Nathan, I'm sure knows more about me than that. But
why was he fired?
Why
was he fired?
I don't know. I'm not sure what happened, but they definitely were like being really really dodgy, Konami, like being with their announcements and all that. And then they didn't allow him to like be in awards and stuff like that, so it was very shitty. And also, yeah, the thing was like that Guillermo del Toro was also attached to the project. Now it's super unfortunate that it didn't move forward. And so they released this demo, and then Konami Konami wanted to go in a different direction. I don't know what bullshit they said. But then they removed that was for PlayStation 4, I think, then, or 3, I don't remember. It was one for those consoles, like the demo. And then when the game like got cancelled or whatever, they removed the teaser from existence. Like you couldn't download it anymore.
Okay.
So the only people who can play it is the only people who have just like happened to download it at the time and didn't delete it or whatever. So it's like it's a very good version of a game that never came out. And also the guy who was in the latest Kojima game, the guy from The Walking Dead, Daryl, with a crossbow, he was supposed to star in this. But yeah, I'm pretty sure Kojima said, yeah, let's do another game. You can star in that. By the way, I don't super like that actor. He just has one face and that's it. Not much of a range I've ever seen. I've seen him in not that many things though. It's like only Walking Dead and Bonduke Saints or whatever it's called. Konami's also still sitting on the rise of Silent Hill, so I think it's unlikely. Yeah, Konami were making more money from mobile games and got monies. They removed Kojima's name from the promo box of Metal Gear Solid 5. Holy shit, that's insane. And banned him from attending the Game Awards. I remember them banning him from attending the Game Awards, but removing his name from Metal Gear Solid, that's like, what the fuck? Especially the 5th game, like he's already done 4 of them. You know it's his. How does everyone feel about the movie finally moving forward? They're making a Metal Gear Solid movie.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, but the guy who's making it, I'm such a big fan of, because he's like super respectful of Hideo Kojima. It's like taking pictures with him and stuff. And he says he's super like wants to have the game be, it feel like the game and not be like another Hollywood Mission Impossible or whatever bullshit.
Mm-hmm.
He's only done one film actually. Well, he's done one indie one, but he did a Kong film. That was like, it was stupid, but it was super fun and had super pretty visuals. Yeah, he's been trying for years and years to get the ball rolling on the film, like to get the script like finished and approved by whatever the studio. And now they just announced that they cast, Oscar Isaac. Probably, I don't know if it rings a bell. His name, you do?
Yeah.
Do you see? Yeah, I can hear you.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's attached to play Snake.
Yeah, you told me that already.
Oh, did that?
Yeah.
I was very excited. It's gonna be so cool. They actually make it cool. I don't think he's gonna do he's not gonna do like the story of the first movie or whatever. I think he said he's gonna do a mix and match of like the whole history of Metal Gear. It's pretty confusing and huge. Some people were joking that it's gonna be like a 3-hour unskippable cutscene, because usually those games, like Metal Gear 4 had like a 2-hour cutscene, like, or an hour and a half. No joke, that was like a cutscene. It was like the end.
Oh really?
Yes.
Heck.
It's gonna be its own story, but I mean, how much can you do your own story if you have like Snake and you've looked at this story from like multiple angles, right? Unless you reboot it, how's that gonna work? Yeah, it seems weird, but also the good thing is that the director, I think it's called Jordan Vogt something, I don't remember exactly his name, but he said that he's really big on what Kojima's voice is, which is military surrealism, he calls it, which I guess, means like floating spirits with guns and ninjas and flaming whales and all that weird bullshit.
Flaming whales?
He has fucking flame whales, yeah, and shit like that. It's super surreal. So he said he wants to do all that crazy stuff at the same time, or cyborg ninjas or whatever. Mm-hmm. Which is like, yeah, Metal Gear is interesting because it's a mixture of like, realistic stuff and completely insane stuff happening at the same time. Plenty of areas. Do they involve Snake? No? Have you guys played Metal Gear 5? Because I spent so many hours playing it, and then after like trying to get to an ending, I was fed up and looked online and figured out that there was actually no ending. They didn't have time to finish it.
Really?
And there was like, yeah, and what if I kept playing, I would have seen an animatic. Like literally, they had an animatic as a set-in for like what the story would be of the final mission.
Wow.
I don't know. It probably explains all this bullshit it was dealing with Konami, but I was like, what the fuck? Like, this game doesn't have a proper ending. Yeah, I was checking my Steam the other day, and it was one of my top games in hours. Let me see how many hours I have on it, actually.
Not as many as I have.
On Metal Gear?
Oxygen not included, no.
All right.
I am gonna be right back. In a moment.
Yeah, I got 52 hours, Nathan. You beat me. Okay. It's a really cool game, isn't it? But after a while, it just feels like you're doing the same thing over and over and over and over again, and that's where I got bored. I was just doing it to see if there's anything that's going to happen with the story. It was pretty underwhelming story compared to, considering it's Metal Gear. I kind of liked Kiefer Sutherland doing the voice. Kiefer? That's the guy from 24.
Oh, he will be right back.
Yeah, good for 50% of the game that they actually made, and then the rest was like, yeah, I'll just like whatever, wing it. That like final fight was so underwhelming. I saw online what the actual final fight was supposed to be like and all the arc and everything, but yeah, it just was storyboard. Yeah, I mean, Metal Gear 1 has a special place in my heart. It's, I mean, yeah, it's, I don't know. It's just the bad guys, the story, the plot twist. Pretty sure I played every single Metal Gear. Yeah. And I think after that is Metal Gear 3 for me, which you probably agree with. Well, I'm pretty sure you're gonna get the programming skill, man. You're already getting there.
Back.
The top-down maze-like gameplay. Yeah. Yeah, which weirdly enough, they did in the second one, right? Yeah, they did. The third one was the one that changed it a lot. It's nice keyframes. That's actually the first line I'm gonna draw here for the day. What was this? Laughter and judgment? Nice. One of my top things about Metal Gear is the bosses. I was always so fascinated, like the introductions and all that, and slowly building them up. Hey, Hyper Chronicle. Quite a declaration.
Games are the best. Okay, last frame.
Oh no, what does that mean?
That I have the last frame to do.
Does it mean I should start exporting shit for you?
No. I will still be a while doing this. And don't I have another one to do?
I don't know,
No,
do you?
maybe not. Maybe it's the one you're working on right now.
What is your game like?
It's full of dinosaurs.
If you're new here, what is the command in chat?
Exclamation mark, Theropods.
Oh. Wait, let me give you some links. Cool. So here's some links. You can watch the trailer if you want and get a little bit more background on the story. Short story is that it's a adventure game with dinosaurs and it's pixel art.
A point-and-click adventure game. When you say adventure game, it sounds more, I guess, broader. I don't know.
It does, but if someone doesn't know what a point and click is, then I feel like I'm getting a message across. Does that make sense?
Or I guess a puzzle-based point, but like,
yeah,
it's hard though, because it's not like.
Yeah, like Tomb Raider is considered adventure, which is weird.
What is?
I see what
Tomb Raider.
Yeah, Tomb Raider. Oh, thank you.
Oh, thanks. Cute with dead dinosaurs.
Yeah, you caught us at the part where we're doing dead skeletons now, as opposed to live skeletons. Yeah, we've been doing for about 2 months now some art streaming. We tried doing streaming of programming and all that, but we can't concentrate, so that we'll have to do that in our own time. Favorite games are Telltale point and click games. Okay, so you're already our audience, so we can talk business here. Yeah, there are a lot of point and clicks from adventure games, whatever, from Telltale that I haven't played that I should check out.
There is quite a lot of them.
I haven't actually played the third Walking Dead season. That's when Telltale closed down or something.
Okay.
But I played the first two, and
I guess kind of like Telltale, we've got some playable action sequences in the game.
Yeah, I mean, you say like Telltale, but Telltale is mostly like it has so many cameras when the action happens because it's 3D. So
oh no, okay. I don't mean that it's like Telltale. I mean similar to Telltale. We've also got action puzzles. It's not similar to their action puzzles. It's just the fact that they have action sequences.
And it's not similar to they will remember that your actions all have choices, even though they don't really have choices. It's just like they slightly convert in the end to the same.
What's your favorite Telltale game?
Mine? Definitely, I think the first Walking Dead.
I haven't played the Walking Dead ones, I need to.
The first Walking Dead made me cry, so that's pretty big deal. Without spoiling much.
The Walking Dead, yeah.
Yeah, I played season 2, which was okay. Season 3 was the one I haven't played. But the first one's great. I played the Monkey Island one, but I wasn't that like it doesn't doesn't get the level of the other ones. I remember it was fun, but
yeah. Life is Strange is something I've not played.
I love Life is Strange, but I also love this Life is Strange 2 that I got over the last quarantine, and I loved it so much. I felt like I love this game that it just gives you time to like take in it has some really nice nature and like trees and all that, and it just gives you time to take it all in and discover and explore, and just like has cool music. So it's a pretty chill game, but also it has some pretty tense moments. So it feels like a lot like a movie or a TV series. And that's the game where I actually felt like my choices did have a meaning. You basically are like you're two brothers who are like one teenager and one who's a child, and you're on the run. And you're the big brother, and every time you like you can kind of like scold your brother if he does something shitty, or like it depends on how you're gonna scold him. If you're gonna like talk to him or say, "What the fuck are you doing?" And that's when your brother remembers how to behave. So that's kind of cool, because that adds up like eventually, and your brother like compared to like how many times you were like angry at him or whatever, he can like behave that way in like a cutscene. You hated Life is Strange too. Did you play the whole thing or just? I don't know. I really liked it. Detroit: Become Human. I played the. Oh wait, is that? No, it's not Deus Ex. Yeah, I haven't played Detroit actually.
Don't know that one.
Why do you hate it? That's a lot of. That's a big word to say, hate, for like spending so many hours in the game and finishing the whole story.
Costas is offended.
Not offended. I'm
You
just.
sound.
It's weird to like having played that game for so many hours and then like saying, yeah, okay, I hate it. It's pretty big. It's like a lot of episodes. Actually, sorry if you think you might like it. Actually, I have it.
I
in
don't
my
know
Steam
that
feed.
it doesn't sound like the kind of thing I'd like. But I guess I should try it.
But I must agree that probably the first Life is Strange might be better. I don't know if everyone else thinks. There's also another one, like a prequel that I haven't played at all, and I don't know how good it is or not. Yeah, I'm not familiar with Detroit. I mean, I know I've heard of the name, but and the city. But is the prequel good? That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, didn't all adventure games become 3D after a while? Keep saying I need to play more adventure games because usually when I have free time, it's like later in the day, and then I'm torn between watching something or playing something, and then I always go for the most passive thing. And it's like, but if I play, I have to move my hands. This is like what's like a, this is what's like a series. Unrelated question. Sorry, I know you worked like briefly in a studio with other artists, like when you were animating, right? Like sharing a workspace.
Oh, uh, kind of, but there weren't
Yeah,
other people there
I'm
when I
just
was working.
wondering. I know now it's a virus situation, no one's doing that, but I was just wondering if that may be more productive or not. And I wanted to ask Nathan if he ever did game dev with like other people in a room or studio or whatever.
There weren't other people in the room at the same time when I was working there.
Were you just trying to avoid everyone, or just like was it nice to be around people?
It was a studio where people would come and go. They wouldn't work in there every day.
I see.
So when we were there didn't tend to be other people there.
So I remember in
And
college.
it was totally different because we were, even if there were people there, we were shut off in a curtain section because we had like rules
Yeah,
that we put up and everything to put a blackout
yeah,
curtain in place.
you were stop motion animating, so you didn't need, you wanted all the light you could get for yourselves.
Hmm.
I work in studios, but not for game dev. Yeah, I guess that's more of a studio environment. Yeah, I guess we did that in college a little bit. Sorry, I think like I sometimes like to take my laptop and work with other people or something in the library, but after a while I realized my house is better.
Mm.
What I'm seeing actually is that I like to work with people I handpick. Probably, I don't like studios in an environment of where it's a job and you just put me with other people. Like, if it would be like me, Sarah, Matt, Nathan, and like a couple of other game devs, that would be fucking amazing. But if I would be just me and like people coming in and out, just like doing random things, that's not what I would like.
Mm.
So when I was in the Netherlands, they had like there was this game hub place where actually Flambeer were there, the Dutch guys who made like all this Nuclear Throne and all those games, Lufthausers, and they had an office there. But yeah, it felt like someone's told me there because I asked him how was it, and he said they didn't like it too much because everyone had their own like room and you could just like shut the door and work there, so it wasn't very collaborative. That's. I guess this person just wanted to like chill with others, and everyone was just like closing their doors and just going out of the house. Feel like it's working. I also understand how hard it might be to like have your own personal space as your workspace. It took me a long time to like find a way to get myself to productivity. Like being in the same place that I also play games still.
Yeah, it is kind
So
of
I
difficult.
understand. I can understand like how many people might have been frustrated with the pandemic, working from home, because it's like a brand new skill to develop. Yeah, the ground definitely needs to change. I'm gonna ignore it for now and assume that it's hovering. That's not. Well, I assume that it's stepping on ground once it's hovering. Oh wow! If you go on Twitter and like something with the hashtag Game Awards, the like button animates from the Game Awards logo into a heart. I thought I imagined it, but apparently it happens.
Hmm.
I imagine if Rocky wins, it's gonna be amazing.
What's it up against?
Carry on. It's yeah. To be fair, it has some pretty famous games. Let me see. Carry on, Mortal Cell, which I'm not sure what it is. Looks like a Demon Souls kind of game. Radzi, an Ancient Epic. Not sure about that. Phasmophobia. Oh wait, that's the game you're playing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, maybe Phasmophobia might win, but to be
Really?
fair, it's,
I
I don't know. I mean,
it's fun, but like,
no, it's pretty Rocky for sure.
yeah, I mean, it's just you not capture. You don't even capture. You just like go from house to house. Like it doesn't feel like a game. Like I mean, it does. It is. It doesn't have a story.
Yeah,
I
I guess
guess.
the award is about the best debut game created by a new independent studio.
Oh, okay.
So it's like, I guess, games that were pretty good that came out this year that were done by new studios.
Hmm.
Yay, it's purple time.
Oh, I'm getting tired of this. It's the very last frame though.
Seems like you're dragging it.
You're dragging it.
Yeah,
It's
because
full
it's the
in
Amazon.
here.
She's dragging it, that's why. Literally. You mean I'm literally dragging it? I like how it takes me at least an hour and a half to get into like a workflow mode.
You like it? I don't like it.
It amuses me, but it shouldn't be very. I wish I was one of those people that sits down, is like productive 1,000,000,000% right when it starts. Because after a while, I'm like, well, I'm bored. I might as well work.
Do you work before stream?
No, today not in animation, but I did work.
That didn't even help? I guess because it's not animation, it's something different, right?
Well, it does, but also like an hour before stream, I take a break. I have lunch. I set up stream, so I'm kind of in a work mode, but then I'm not. If that makes sense.
I think so.
And also, just when we start, yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to find excuses. I don't really have many excuses. But it should help when I'm like animating, and then we keep we're like streaming, and I keep doing what I'm doing anyway. What definitely helped me is doing design work in the afternoons instead of the morning.
Oh, okay.
Like writing, basically.
I was trying to understand how that helps you on stream, but that's not what you mean. You just mean like
No,
productivity.
I mean
general.
the afternoon isn't like opposed to like me having woken up and having coffee and then sitting down to design to like write. That never works for me. I don't think it's too much of a creative work to be doing if you haven't been awake properly for a few hours.
Okay, what do you think?
Yeah. Just wondering if when it drops down, if the bound should be a little bit harder. Just the offsetting of the frames basically up and
I
down.
like it as it is.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Because it feels like a little bit too soft, like the lens.
So you want it to go up a frame? That when it goes up?
Isn't it going
it go
already?
Well, I mean, it's up a frame, up a, what do you call it? Pixel.
One pixel, you mean? Yeah, maybe I would play around with just like try and make it a little bit more wide, the bouncing. And other than, like everything else is fine, obviously. Just that's really cool though, shading and all that.
So like this?
Think so. Yeah, I think so.
Okay.
Cool, super cool.
How's your animation coming along?
Not bad.
How far through are you?
1 second. Okay. Well, she put it here. She raised it. Don't know if you can see. Are you watching?
I am.
Yeah.
I can't see.
It's annoying. It's annoying because it's gonna. If it ends, it's gonna start again the frame. So. Okay, so. So she's just like literally lifting it, but she hasn't placed it yet there.
Okay.
But it's yeah. She's lifting it, then she's gonna like leave it here, like which is I guess reversing the frames and making it disappear behind the tree. Which I also don't have the actual tree, so.
Yeah.
Do you want me to leave it like that and then you delete the frames? That's like according to. It's supposed to go like half of it is supposed to go behind the tree, like it's a hook.
Oh, delete the sections that are going to be behind the tree.
Yeah, but I don't know what the outline is now. So
I think it's just that I will adjust it when we have the actual tree.
Okay, so we just put an asterisk on it and fix it when we have it back.
Don't forget to number this animation.
Mm-hmm.
I think. I'm happy to stop when you're ready to stop, because.
Yeah, I'm okay with stopping.
Yeah.
Because something I need to cook something with cooking.
Who, me?
Right.
No, I've got loads of Christmas present stuff I need to sort out. There's something I need to get printed.
Oh yeah, with
soon.
the super secret project that you can sew because the person of interest might be lurking here.
Might be. Probably not, but might be.
Even if they're not, they could just gotta imagine if they go over like fast streams and just like see it must be here, must be hint.
Yeah, I just basically have a lot of stuff I need to sort out. Well, yeah, I'll probably cook at some point. I'm cooking. What am I cooking? Thank you very much.
Just when I got purple.
Yeah. What am I doing? Looking at what I'm cooking.
Looking what I'm cooking.
Korean style aubergines with spring onions and sesame rice.
I wonder what Korean style is. Is it the herbs or is it like the way it's cooked?
Well, firstly, it's all cooked in one pan, like one baking sheet, which makes me happy. I don't know. Because it has Korean red pepper flakes that I'm not putting in. Maybe that's why it says Korean style. I guess it's the fact that there's spring onions and sesame seeds, sesame oil. I don't know. Rice wine vinegar.
I want to combine my two loves and eat Korean fried chicken. I love Korean, I love chicken, basically.
It looks like this, which looks yummy. You probably can't even tell what that is, probably, but yeah. That's what I'm gonna try and cook for dinner.
Yeah, it looks like a dish full of vegetables in the oven.
Yeah, but I think the thing is that you cook the rice in there. So you put the rice in there.
Is it watery, like it's filled with water and liquids from the vegetables?
Yeah, and then you cover it with foil so that it keeps the steam in, and it's meant to cook the rice in the dish.
Okay. It's kind of steam cooked, I guess, but sort of boiling / steam cooked.
It's the same as cooking rice in the pot, I guess, because you boil it, and the steam is kind of meant to keep the lid on to help cook the rice. So yeah, we'll see how it works. It's probably going to end up with like uncooked rice. But I hope not. Yeah,
it's hard to not cook rice though. I mean, properly. I don't know. I mean, I'm saying that, but I was using bags to cook rice.
It's very hard to cook rice properly. It's an art in itself.
Maybe that's why it's easier to steam cook rice or like put it in a steam cooker. Because you remember I had these little bags, right?
You mean it's a rice cooker? Like, tiny. Yeah, those are awful.
Well, they're not, if you think about it, because they kind of steam cook it, right?
They are. It's a waste of plastic. It's unnecessary.
Yeah, sure, it's plastic. I'm thinking about steam cooking it compared to like boiling it.
All you need to do is you put like I don't know what the.
Because the bags, like the purpose, I guess, is to like steam cook it, right?
Yeah, but you are steaming it and boiling it in a pot as long as you have a good pot that's tight.
It's not the same if it swims into the if it literally touches water. I don't think it's the same as steam cooking.
Well, I don't know what steam cooking is, but like with a rice cooker, that cooks it perfectly, and it's the same as cooking it in a pot. It just deals with the temperature and everything itself. Because like all you need to do is stick let's say if I was cooking Japanese rice, like sushi rice, it would be a cup of rice with a cup and a half of water. You stick it on the heat. When it starts to boil, you then turn the heat down to pretty low. And you leave it on for 15 minutes? Was it 10 minutes? No, 15 minutes, I think. And then you take it off and you leave it with the lid on for 10 minutes so that it continues to steam. And then it's perfect rice. But if you have it too hot, it's then going to burn and get stuck to the bottom of the pan. It's just like knowing what temperature to cook at and the ratio of water to rice.
I'm pretty sure you have the experience now, right? You've cooked enough rice to know.
Yeah, but then I've had to cook on different cookers. Like we've got a gas... We used to... Because we have an Argo, which had coal in it. So it would constantly be on. So in the summer, because it was too hot to have that on, we'd switch that off and have the gas cooker on. But the gas is too hot. Even on the lowest setting, it's too hot to cook Japanese rice. It just burns the bottom or makes it stick. So it's just... And now we've got an electric Argo, which is completely different as well. So it's just learning what the heats are like. But yeah.
Okay. That's the learning process.
Yeah. And then for different rices, there's different amounts of water you put into it. Just learning that. But then a lot of English people, like my grandmother cooks rice by just sticking rice in a pot with loads of water and then you drain the rice at the end.
Yeah, my mom does. I thought that was a way to cook rice.
No, it's not. I mean, it cooks it, but no. Because it's perfect the other way, because as soon as the water's gone, it's done. You know it's done. If you've put the right amount of water, that is.
Yeah.
But that's how you do it in a rice cooker as well. You put the correct amount of water, and then the rice cooker does its thing. What is?
Beans are hard to know when they're done too. Apparently, when you
beans are super easy. You just soak them overnight, and then you boil them for an hour.
Yeah, we said that, but there's so many different kinds of beans that it's confusing.
you're cooking mixed beans. I don't quite understand how you do that.
Yeah, I was doing that, but
because they cook it different. Because chickpeas cook quicker than kidney beans, for example. But you just stick it on for an hour, sometimes 45 minutes. Come check on it. If it's still hard, it's not cooked, and you just keep trying it until it's cooked. I find them pretty easy, and it's nice. You do a big batch, and then you can freeze some, and then you.
That's exactly what I'm doing with lentil. He's a huge bat, like the whole bag.
What kind
They're putting-
Do you use
I'm putting
green
it down.
lentils? Or like I've asked you this before, I think.
They're called thin lentils, so I'm not sure
Thin
exactly what they are.
lentils.
They're
What
just
color
like
are they?
they're brown, but they're like
Okay.
smaller than the usual ones. When they boil, they're like they don't become as big.
Yeah.
They're kind of like a little bit not crunchier, but like harder. They're not as mushy as like the other ones, the bigger ones.
I cook red lentils
So they
mostly, which
hold
is
each other together mostly, like they're individuals.
yeah. See, red lentils are split lentils. They're like half a lentil in its sense, so like they get really mushy easily, which is why you can make Indian dal with it. Or Indian
Yeah, you
dal.
can make
Dal.
nice. You
Super
can
yummy.
yeah.
They cook
can make
quicker as well,
mushy dishes.
I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, like these ones I'm doing now, the lentils, they get cooked in 15 minutes. It's done. Like you need actually 5 minutes to like boil them quickly, and then rinse the water, and then you water for 15 minutes, and it's done. It's like super quick. I must say, yeah, like in Greece, lentil soup is like a big meal, but I don't like the soup version of it.
Yeah,
It
so that's like
makes
it's just
me
brown
nauseous.
lentils you're talking about.
Yeah, I mean that's the only lentils I know. I guess I know the red ones, but from like more Indian dishes or whatever.
Dal's super nice though.
Moroccan, I don't know.
Moroccan.
Yeah, because I'm pretty sure they have some. I was gonna say Asian dishes, but I'm pretty sure they have some in Northern Africa. There.
I always think of Moroccan as chickpeas. Moroccan
Oh,
lentils?
what? They eat hummus too, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Okay, Moroccan lentils maybe it's a thing. I don't know. Makes sense. I suppose.
I like how we kept all our food conversation for the end.
Anyways, yeah. I was like, I should go now, and then we're like talking about food. I'm quite pleased with this. Pterodactyl skeleton.
Yeah, you did a really good job, and
Even
I like
though-
you already. I like how you picked the blue color too. Like it's ready for. Actually, that's can you if you can save it now since you have it there, so we can like maybe use it as a gift.
Yeah, should I make it square or like
It's really.
what? You want me to make
I could post that. For,
Do you want me to make it square, or do you want me to just save it out normally?
I
so you do
like
it
it
yourself?
square, but it's not too much of. Is it too much of a hassle?
Not at all.
Actually, it doesn't matter. Like it looks good on a square in your screen, so I could like just chop it up. I'm gonna chop it up anyway in After Effects.
Oh, so
Yeah, don't worry. I'm gonna
should
chop
I
it up
just
myself.
should I just save it without the blue? And then you can do
yeah,
your
if you
own
want.
thing?
Just if you want, just give me the option. I mean, blue looks good. Just to play around, maybe. I feel like it's such a waste to have such cool lamps in my room and not stream in the night only. It's so cool though, isn't it? Compared to earlier when it was daylight.
I used to do that on our point and clicks videos.
Yeah,
had
you
a
had
lamp
the.
with different colors, so when we played scary games, you like made it red.
Oh wow, I didn't realize. But yeah, it's. I realized that lighting the room is great because you don't even need a backdrop. Like whatever you do, it just like makes everything look this one color.
Yeah.
That's how it. But you need some sort of light in your face though to pop you out.
Okay.
Also, the fact I'm using my phone is so cool. Like, I need to try and record the video.
Except
for,
that it keeps cutting out, but it hasn't done that again, which is good.
The what? The camera?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did it once.
It's
I don't know why. But
crappy. It keeps cutting out.
it's a little bit of a weird process to make it work.
48
But
files. Oh shit. If I export it as a GIF, do you think it would be okay? I need to delete all the files, the frames.
I'd rather not, maybe, because it does some compression sometimes.
Okay, cool then. We'll have to leave it until the later stage then.
Why is it complicated to do?
I need to write down the timings because I need to delete every single extra frame. Otherwise, it's gonna create
I don't
a
care.
48 frame. I care. Like, I don't want that. I need to do it
And just
anyways
delete
at
it
some
right
point.
after you send it to me.
Okay, cool. Let's end the stream.
Okay.
I can go get
We're
some
not
more
gonna
stuff
stream
done.
tomorrow, everyone. We were supposed to have a break on Wednesday, but we streamed on Wednesday.
Oh,
And
yeah.
now we're the break on Friday because Sarah has things to do on Friday, so we can't stream.
So we will be back on Monday. And I guess I'm going to be doing that animation that Costas is doing now.
I don't know if you send me
Orders.
something. If you think you send me a GIF on Discord, but you just send me a frame.
I sent you a screenshot just so you had the color blue.
Oh, I see. Okay. Thank
Cool.
you, everyone,
Thanks for watching,
for
guys.
that selection.
And we shall
Thanks
see
to
you.
new everyone who visited too.
Yeah. Bye bye. And we'll see you guys next week, Monday, for a new
Yep.
week of work. Bye bye. Have a good day.